Pepsi's, Red Bulls.
1942.
What angles do they shoot? Do they only do the hero?
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Best Bet Live. This is Arlie Johnson with you. We have our inaugural 2023 Run Good Poker Series. This is event 1. We have 8 total events plus the main event, which will be next weekend. But this is our first event. What a series we've had already just from event 1. We had 962 players for event 1 alone. This came with a guaranteed prize pool of $100,000, but it was more than tripled because of the amount of players. Total prize pool for event 1, just a $400 buy-in, is $312,650. And out of the 962 entries, we have finally pared it down to our final table. That's what we have for you tonight on our live stream. And with that, let's introduce you to our final table for event number 1. We'll go around the horn from seat 1 across to seat 9. We will start in our 1 seat. He is from Florence, South Carolina. He has a chip count of 3,835,000. Please give a round of applause for Kelly Joe. From our 2 seat, also from South Carolina, he's the short stack for now, but things change around here. 275,000 is his chip count. He's from Abbeville, South Carolina. Please give a warm welcome for William Minger. Our 3rd player, also from South Carolina. He is from Charleston. His chip count sits at exactly 2 million. Please welcome Henry Teeling. To the 4 seat sits one of a pair of local Jacksonville residents. He stands at 3,370,000 in chips. Please welcome Kevin Costello. In our 5 seat today, hailing from Daytona Beach, his chip count stands at 2,640,000. Please give a round of applause to Nathan Blankenship. In the 6th seat, he hails from Charlotte, North Carolina. Exact same count as Nathan. He also stands at 2,640,000. They are tied going in. Please give a warm welcome for Jesse Crennan. In the 7th seat sits our chip leader. He is at 4,705,000. He hails from right here in Jacksonville. Please give a round of applause for Johnny Lou. To the 8th seat, just over the border in Brunswick, Georgia, at a chip count of 3,340,000. A big round of applause, please, for Kevin Hazard. And rounding out the field, also from Georgia, but from the west side of the state, from Columbus, Georgia, his chip count is at 1,580,000. A warm welcome, please, for Alex V. Just the letter V. That's it.
Easier for everybody.
All right, we are down to our final 9. Next person out will be making $5,315, but obviously that is not what any of you want. You are looking for what's up top. First place today will win $67,845, plus the Run Good trophy for event 1, plus a ring from Run Good as well. So good luck to all of you the rest of the way. Dakota will be your dealer to start. We start with the button in the 7th seat with Johnny. Good luck to all of you. We are at 50,000 small blind, 100,000 big blind, 100K ante as well. Good luck, y'all. Shuffle up and deal, Dakota.
As always, shout outs to Arlie Johnson, one of our tournament directors, introducing our final table, event number 1. Here we are, 962 total entries in event number 1, our $400 no limit hold'em tournament, and we are now down to our final 9. Welcome, everyone. Hopefully you guys are doing well. My name is Ryan, also known as Country. We'll be joined shortly by Kirk the Cooler in just a second, but we also do have Chris Conrad from the Run Good series himself. Chris, how you doing?
Good. How you guys doing?
Doing all right. Can't complain. And first and foremost, Glad you guys are here. Hopefully you guys have been having a good time so far with the inaugural Run Good series taking place here at Best Bet Jacksonville. But here we are getting things going. First hand of our final table getting ready here, and we have Jesse and John. Jesse raising it with 210,000 with Queen Jack offsuit. John is going to call with 6-5 suited. And now we got Kirk the Cooler in the house. What's up, buddy?
Hello. What up, everybody? A little later arrival, but we're here.
Hey, it's all good. Hey, you know what? No, we're still first hand, man. We just started.
Okay,
Everything's all
perfect.
good, man. We're all good.
Haven't missed anything.
No, exactly.
Perfect.
You and Ryan was here with it.
Already got some action right away, huh? Got a raise of 210K and a slam dunk raise with King Jack off here.
Yep, Alex V going all in.
And just like that, Alex B with the very first pot of the night. And Mike Kruger says Arlie always with the best player intros. That is for sure. That's why we keep Arlie around. No other reason.
I know, right? They usually just say, we'll take care of your first drink.
So it looked like this, everybody's like an average stack of 25 big blinds to start.
Yeah, I would say so. Besides C2, obviously, who's our shorty of the final table. But everybody else, very, very similar in stacks. So I guess anybody could really win in this one. It's very interesting to see because usually you have one player completely dominate the field. On this one, very even.
I have a feeling Kelly's going to dictate the talking at this table.
Without a doubt. Kelly Joe already ordering drinks as well, so you know the table's going to be very lively. It looks like it folds all the way to the dealer button, which is Kevin H. raising 300K. And Kelly Joe with pocket jiggities.
All in from that one.
I was going to ask you what the sizing of a 4-bet's going to be here, but it looks like it's a rip. Wow, it's a big 4-bet.
It's a good spot to put maximum pressure with the short stack in there, but
Yeah.
you know, Jack's is probably a good enough hand. We could just try to induce him.
Yeah, without a doubt, I agree with that.
Did you see how many chips he had?
Interesting spot for seat 2 here. I think we have 2 bigs, right? It's 200K. Wouldn't you want to get it in before the blinds? Because that ante's dead.
Yeah, you usually want to get it in, but I mean, being at a final table, these peak jumps are big.
Yeah.
You know,
Not capital I-T, but
Yeah, that makes
some
sense.
crazy action could happen.
Yeah, laddering up makes all the world. In,
Also didn't
this
notice what he folded under the gun.
one. I didn't either, yeah, to be fair. But at that point, I feel like we just got to jam in the next couple of hands.
I mean, the thing about if we jam under the gun, we still pretty much have to win the big blind hand anyway.
Sure.
So.
John waking up with the Rockets here. 200K to go.
My favorite hand.
It's a pretty good one. A lot of people say that they don't like to play aces. I'm like, give them to me all the time. What do you mean?
Exactly.
If it gets cracked, it gets cracked, you know? That's all she wrote. Wow, these guys waking up with some monster hands. Aces, king, queen suited, queen, jack suited, and William picks up a pretty decent one. A sizable one to quadruple up here, right? 8-6
Definitely.
suited.
I mean, the cards that are out, there's a lot of low cards up there. A lot of low cards left in the deck.
take it to the house.
Testing, a little better.
Hi, Sherry.
Big flop here, 10-9-6, 2 spades. Open-ended for Kelly Joe, gutter ball for Kevin H. And John with the aces here, with the ace of spades, pretty key card.
All 350 from 8.
Wow, big side pot already brewing.
This is going to be a big pot right here. Another big turn card
Wow,
there for Kelly.
Kelly Joe has a bunch of equity here. No clubs are out there in their hands. 1 milli into 1.9. We have so much showdown value. Do we ever think about jamming here for Kelly Joe? Probably not, right? I see the pressure's too heavy.
It's just such a big bet though.
Yeah, 1 milli's a ton. I guess with Colin, we still have 25 bigs, plenty of bigs to play with if we break somehow in the river. Just like that. Deuce of spades.
It's an interesting card, though. Kelly could potentially, this could be a card that he could rep and try to bluff.
Most definitely.
But it looks like he checked.
That's like 2.2 million. That's like all red, right?
I think a lot of calling. I'd be bluffing some spades here, but I mean, it's a big final table for a lot of these people, and
It's interesting spot for John here.
I think he's just gonna be checking here a lot.
He doesn't. He bets. Wow, 102
He's
gets
just
a
not getting
snap
called
fold.
by much.
Yeah, like if you're getting called, it's by worse or by better, obviously.
Monster draw. And if they're wrong. Seven spades.
I had spades on the floor.
Oh, the first one. Makes a rule.
Testing.
Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds all right, I think. We got Tim Stupplebeam in the Facebook, one of our live stream commentators / dealers. Connie Kelly, another best bet dealer. What's up, guys?
Now the dynamics are a lot different without the real short stack.
Yeah, now everything just evens up. Besides John, who has a sizable chip lead now. Look at the stack of whites there.
Massive chip lead now. Got some separation from Kelly on that hand.
I'm really surprised about a bet there on the river, honestly. But I guess we do have the ace of spades, so
Yeah.
blocking some key cards.
And I think it was a good check by Kelly. I don't think, being results oriented on the hand, I don't think he was holding the aces with the
Yeah.
ace of spades there.
That's true. I don't think so either.
He didn't do it under the gun.
Sherry, I'll try to speak louder.
Wow, ace is going around. Look at this. Unfortunately, no action.
Yeah, Kelly did not get the action he needed to recoup from the last time.
Yeah, still sitting on 26 bigs, 28 bigs actually. Yeah, still doing all right. If there's something that Kelly Joe knows, it's how to play final tables. This guy just won our event 1 of the Winter Series a couple months back. He's definitely no stranger to the final tables.
They'd be like, oh, South Carolina. You have the ace of spades. I have the ace of spades. Fold five. Hopefully he may have 10. Yeah,
It don't matter. As long as the is there. But I do.
Y'all done
400K.
Y'all done this.
400,000 is the bet from C8. 400,000.
It's a large raise.
It is a large raise.
Kelly Joe with kings now.
1.4 million from the
1.4.
Uh-oh.
Could be a big hand.
Henry might luck out here with the big open and then the 3-bet.
Should just be a fold all day, right?
Yeah.
Especially out of position.
Yeah, Henry definitely got lucky in that situation right there.
Yeah, you're almost always going broke there in the small blind with that type of hand, but luckily the large open helps out.
For sure. Playing with Kelly or whatever, you know, he definitely doesn't maybe not believe Kelly, but Kelly, it's hard not to have the goods there to the
Yeah.
large open there.
Absolutely. So you're the RunGood ambassador, correct?
Correct.
Okay, tell me about that a little bit. You guys got travel tournament series all around the states?
Yeah, no, Tana and Haley, they're pretty much in charge to assign a few of us ambassadors to go to each one of the stops to try to brand it out and, you know, to go and have some good times and
Yeah,
have
that
some
sounds like
fun with all the different
sounds
stops.
like a great time for sure. Sounds like a dream job, honestly, especially if you love poker, right?
Oh, absolutely. get to you go to these stops anyway and go in there and having fun with everybody.
Right, and shipping. How many rings do you have? Do you have any rings?
I have circuit rings. I don't
Okay,
have.
gotcha.
My wife has 2 RunGood rings.
Oh, wow.
I don't have a
Wife
RunGood
has all
ring.
the RunGood, I see.
We'll see if we could change that this week.
Yeah, absolutely. Got a lot of tournament play coming along these next 2 weeks.
Yeah, we definitely have a lot of tournaments coming up.
4, 4, 5.
Yeah, we had the bounty going on currently, right? I believe it had up to 170 entries, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think they probably 30 minutes before this final table started, they just broke the bubble or whatever.
Ooh, okay, everybody's happy about that one.
Absolutely.
I know our good friend Donnie, who's always on the live stream playing our big games. I think they said he had like 7 to 8 bounties already, so I was like, wow, must be nice. Very aggro player, so it makes sense.
Absolutely. I decided to skip that so I could come hang out with you guys here.
Awesome, yeah, we get a treat. We'll see. So these final tables are very interesting because they could range from like 2 hours to 8 hours.
No, absolutely. I think we'll have some fast action to start, and then
Kind of slow down a
it'll
little
slow
bit.
down a little bit.
Yeah, it's tough though because the blind levels get massive. I think it goes to 60, 120, then 80, 160. Blind levels get big. And right now, like you said, 25 big blind average cuts down quickly.
Most final tables these days, 25, 30 big blinds is pretty average.
Yeah.
You know, it's not.
I
You
think
get to the bigger event or whatever. That's when you start seeing the 30 to 50 big blinds.
Yeah, that's when like the 40-minute, 50-minute levels
Yeah, absolutely.
come in. Those ones are my favorite. I love the longer levels, deeper structures.
In the box.
Yeah, the thing about a lot of the longer levels, there's a lot of play early, but then you really get shallow at the end in those tournaments because it stalls out.
Right, it's not. It registers them and it's done.
But whenever I watch a stream,
Lexi Gavin just won a RunGood series. Oh,
Yeah.
nice. That's awesome.
She won a ring in San Diego. She made a little YouTube video of the whole thing.
Very nice. I'm actually out from out there, San Diego.
I haven't made it to Jamal yet. I lived just south of San Diego for a little bit in Rosarito.
Oh, okay, wow. I'm originally from El Cajon, but I lived in Temecula for a long, long time. I worked over at Pachanga.
Pachanga, okay.
It was a cool little small room, but
I played a few of the casinos out there on the West Coast.
yeah, Oceans, of course, 7 Mile.
Oceans was probably where we ended up going to play a lot of 2-5, play a couple tournaments here and there.
Yeah, they had a Quantum Millions go there and at the bike a lot, so I played out there a couple times. Hummel. Was that the VP Haley? Hello, Miss Haley. We'll maybe get her back here soon. Wow, we got some blind on blind action. Ace King suit against King Queen.
Raise. 300,000 for the 7.
And definitely an interesting situation, blind versus blind here.
Yeah, I think Jesse should be calling here a lot of the time with King Queen off.
Yeah, and I don't know what kind of dynamics we have so far.
And the call.
Johnson, a pretty aggro player that I've seen. He's actually a local here, plays a lot of the 2-5 basically every day that I've seen. Wow, what a dream spot for Jesse as he flops top 2 against top of John's.
300,000 from the 7.
We're going to be playing a big pot here.
We definitely are here.
This is interesting dynamic tabletop.
All in and a call.
Did Jesse want him to fold Ace King here?
Good.
I think he said, what just happened?
I don't know. He got it in really good, and
Look at that,
he's not happy
we're
about the call.
82% favorite. We're Alright, we're good. Wow, massive one here, guys. 4.5 milli.
I don't want to hit no ace, man. I just win the pot.
He was happy enough with the pot, but
look at that.
backdoor
Picked up
close.
the flush draw.
Wow, just like that.
See, he knew something we didn't know.
Jesse knew. Oh my goodness.
And just like that, we got 2 out of here.
Yeah, he's
That's a massive pot at this level. Look at this. John at 91 bigs now.
What if I show you before I do it?
Jesse very unhappy.
If you show me the iPhone, that's all the sit out the rest of the time. Yeah, but
Obviously very happy.
We the back question.
Oh my goodness. Just like that, Jesse's out, I believe it's 6,200.
You showed me I banned you and whoever you showed it
he
to.
did know that.
Wow, wow,
I'm
wow.
gonna show you. You didn't even think about it, man. You didn't even think about it, but you said it.
That's just so sick. I mean, what do you do in that spot, right? He's like, I just want you to think about it. I'm gonna go all in. Just think about it. And then John snaps it off.
I'm not putting all my chips in there without wanting to get called.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, why do you not want to get called there, right? That's interesting. Got Torrance Gray in the Facebook chat. What's up, Torrance? And the big tank. That's a
And not even the easy way.
that's an essay you just wrote to us, Tank. Yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, it sucks. It's a cooler. Hands literally played themselves. I mean, he just lost a lot of chips. 40 bigs, 45 bigs there. Wow.
It wasn't that much, right? It was a 4.5 million pot?
4.5, yeah.
20 bigs.
20 bigs here.
Yeah, but I mean, he would have had 40 bigs.
Yeah.
But
Realistically, yeah. Wow. Still though. And now John with
he has a massive chip lead now.
Yeah, John with a resounding chip lead.
thought he was joking.
9.1.
I thought you just joking. You're like,
I'm curious if he's going to open up the action and just really push the action right now. I also don't know how everyone at the table cares about the ICM or going to be conscious of any of that kind of stuff.
I mean, at this point, laddering up, I think
The money jumps are
matters.
getting big, absolutely.
Yeah. Really matters at like the 5th to 4th place spot.
Yep.
5K, 9K, yeah. Oh, so we see some set on set violence here. 8s, deuces, 4s. Kevin H in there with the big one with 9 to 5 off. Off comes 6 Trey, 2 hearts. Kelly just should be c-betting this high amount.
Slightly less than half pot. Tough spot for Nate. Too many people in the hand.
Yeah,
Playing these multi-way
one
pots, it's hard to really be bluffing 3 people out of a hand, so
Yeah,
it makes it easier to get out of that hand without much.
Yeah, I don't think ace high is ever really firing there. And those are the current chip counts.
He's got nearly half the chips in play. I think
That's-
there's 24 million or so in play.
That's a ton. Wow. But Kelly Joe, even after that big hit he took against him, still sitting at 2nd place.
Yeah, you got aces and kings and then 8s, and Kelly's got some hands.
Yeah,
He hadn't got the action yet that he needs, but
that's okay. Plenty of time.
absolutely.
What's up, Mario? Good to see you, brother. We do some sick dealing on this live stream. We store all the energy, as Country likes to say.
Raise 275 on 5. Fold 7. Raise all in.
Wow, we get a raise on the button and the jam. Raise in the cutoff and then the jam in the small blind.
shit's personal now, sir.
Holding 5.
Should we be jamming 18 bigs here with King Jack off? Is small? That seems a little. Seems like a lot, right?
It's probably acceptable. Like I can't see all the stats to say. Also, I don't know how many hands Kevin's opening right now, which is probably not as many right now. So
Yeah, fair.
it could be a little questionable.
I don't think Nate's opened many hands. That's why I was very surprised about it. I've seen Kevin open a couple like ace sevens, ace eights.
Yeah, he had that large sizing with the A7.
Yeah, the 400K.
is 250 and 4.
He's opened twice and got jammed on both times. Yeah, that feels bad. And the way he's opening too, it's pretty large. Kevin defending his button here with the mystery hand. Oh, King Jack, it's back.
It is back. Yeah, definitely a lot of awkward stack sizes here where a lot of people have 15 and 20 bigs. It's going to be pretty critical for them to win their first big hand.
Yeah, they're going to have to find a double seam as the blinds are up now. 120K now.
This could be an interesting one.
Wow.
Top pair for Kelly, top pair for Kevin.
75. It's so hard for Kevin to have a 7 in this scenario, but he does. He has top.
Yeah.
And of course, as we said it, Kelly Joe's gonna be in the mix. Going heads up. Wow, what a turn card.
That is a spicy turn card right there.
Open-ended for Kelly Joe. I wouldn't be surprised if we check raise here if Kevin C decides to bet again.
Absolutely.
2 flush draws.
800. Bet 800,000. 4.
Kevin has 3 million to start.
Home court doesn't really cut. Yeah. I would like to take this, I want to keep it in the jump.
Does check raise, pulls the trigger.
Yeah.
Wow, and he just thinks about it for literally a second.
No thinking about it, yeah.
That's brutal. I mean, we have a ton of outs. All 11 outs are live.
Absolutely.
Let's see if the River Gods can find one. And it's going to be a 10 of clubs, not the card that Kelly Joe is looking for. Just like that, Kevin C with a massive chip stack.
7.6 million chip pot.
Wow, big one. 7.6.
The chips are flying right now.
Yeah, it's like you said, it's going to be gamble early on and then probably tighten up a little bit later. But wow. Has Sage, room manager here at Best Bet, comes into the chat, says, is that player of the year, Kelly Joe? Bad sweat, Sage. But he is one of our ambassadors as well for the bounty event coming up. I believe Tuesday, right?
Yeah, Tuesday. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of alcohol consumed.
That sounds
I have a feeling Kelly Joe's going to be pushing that. But I got news for him. The crew of the RunGood ambassadors here aren't going to be shy of drinking with him.
That's what we're looking for. Oh, man. And now Kelly Joe left with just 4 bigs. And he's in the small blind, so.
Yeah, he's got about an orbit to find something he likes to get it in there. I have a feeling he'll be getting the chips in there before his big blind.
Yeah, as it should. What is that entry to the to that RunGood ambassador tournament? Is it a $400 bounty?
It's usually a $200 bounty.
Okay,
I
cool.
I know some of our buy-ins here for this series are a little bit larger, so.
Yeah, and it's a mystery bounty, right? So if a player knocks one of you guys out, they get a mystery envelope?
Yeah, absolutely. The way it works, we have an envelope. We don't know what it is. I always try to tell everybody that mine's a $50 gift certificate for the RunGood bid. They never believe me.
50 to prizes range from $50 to $1,000. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah. Sherry says 200 buy-in yet.
Thank you, Sherry.
See, if I was John here, I'd start pushing the action right now with Kelly Joe being really short, putting the pressure on the other stacks for the next pay jump.
It definitely should. It shouldn't be folded around to him. He's going to jam in here with the 9-8 off.
He might be able to sneak this one by.
He might. I haven't seen Henry play many hands at all, Kurt. As he's the other short stack at the table, 12 bigs.
Arlie doing a good job coloring up here. Make it easier to see how many chips we got out there. That one definitely felt good. That was a no showdown, almost double up there for Kelly Joe.
Big pots. All these pots are massive at this stage. And we have event number 3 coming up, guys, tomorrow. A $300 no limit hold'em.
One day, right?
One dayer. Yep. 15K starting stack. It's pretty good.
Got 170 people today for 400 with the $100 bounties.
Pretty darn solid. Prize pool's gonna be pretty big.
Yeah. I didn't look to see what was up top in that.
Yeah, we'll go look at all the prizings in a little bit, or we'll get Ryan to do it. It looks like Nate B's gonna open up action, 330K. A little bit large as well, right? But I guess we are under the gun. Yeah, the font's a little small.
It's up. Oh, it's 120K big blind. Okay, there we go.
Yep, 61.
I was wondering if it was 160. Yeah.
That's a question for you, Mario. Will ambassadors wear a ribbon of some sort?
We usually have some kind of ribbon necklace saying that we're a bounty or whatever. You bust us, we usually give you our little necklace, the envelope, and you get whatever comes out of there.
The only stipulation is that you have to buy them drinks.
There'll be lots of drinks bought, and most of the ambassadors are good at buying a good round or two for the tables.
That's awesome. Sounds like a great time. We got Don P in the Facebook chat. It says, let's go, Nate.
All right, Kelly Joe's going to get it in here.
Wow. Pretty hand to find right here
Absolutely.
on the cutoff. And he's going to get it all. Wow, easy game. Just like that, we're clawing our way back up. 8 bigs.
Right back, boys.
Just over $1 million.
I mean, his stack really hurts everybody's stack except 2 people at the table, so it's hard to really just gamble with them.
And it doesn't seem like they're pushing the action too much currently. As much as they should, at least.
Yeah, I think he'll be more interested when he gets 5-handed and the pay jumps are a little bit bigger, and we'll see if they start pushing it a little bit. Yeah.
Get it. Get in there. I'd fucking rather go for 1 million to 2 million than million to 12.
That's really funny. I just saw what Justin M posted. Said John's gotten better hands than me in the first 7 minutes than I did for playing for 3 straight hours. Sometimes it'd be like that.
Yep.
Poker God's got to be on your side sometimes.
But sometimes not getting good cards isn't a bad thing.
Yeah.
You still, not playing a hand right here. You've watched 2 bust outs and you've made, probably $4,000 or $5,000. Yeah.
I didn't know they said that. Never heard of that.
Yeah, well.
Nate's not going to have any problems playing this hand, I don't believe.
Now it's 15 bigs.
And in spots like these, it gets interesting what you're supposed to do with like the ICM and whether you just want to raise here,
Just rip it in.
rip it in.
Yeah, especially against a big stack too.
Yeah.
When do you start feeling like you have to rip in like ace-x hands, like 8 big blinds, 10 big blinds?
I mean, it just really depends on, I guess, the other stacks at the table and stuff. But into a big blind that's going to defend more, I'm obviously going to rip a little bit more, and to a big blind that's maybe a raise is going to get it through, I'm going to choose the option to probably raise more often than shove.
Makes sense. Yeah, I guess that all just depends on the situation at hand.
Typically at a final table, less shoving into the shorter stacks.
Yeah, makes sense, because they still hurt.
Yeah.
Every
15
chip
big
counts.
blinds at a final table is still a lot of chips. You still can maneuver. You still, you don't have to just get it in and,
Pray.
deal with variance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Variance is some people's best friend, and some people don't really love variance.
Variance can be tough.
Nate decided to go down one level here on this hand.
Dave asks, is everyone short stacked? I would say not really. There's only one real short stack. Everybody else is floating around 15.
Yeah, I
20
think the average stack's like 30 big blinds right now. However, there's 2 stacks that have all the chips right now.
Literally all of them. I think John has 9 mil, and then
Yeah, I think they have 2/3 of the chips in play.
yeah, that's hard. It's a lot to have, but it is early on. Anything could happen. We know that. John says, I finished 18th in this tournament. Had a great time. Shout out to you, John. Glad you ran so deep. And you're driving home? Are you coming back for the main or anything? Sounds like you could spin it up.
Raise 300,000.
Here we go. This is what I like to see from Kevin. Start opening a little bit.
There, yeah, agreed.
And now the big stacks. John's probably going to 3-bet this. Doesn't want to take a 2-bet too much with Kevin though. Decides to call on the button.
It's like an interesting dynamic. Like, John has incentive to mess with Kevin a little bit because Kevin doesn't really want to mess with John since John covers Kevin right now.
Yeah. 15 big blinds isn't too short, I'd say. It's plenty of bigs to play around with.
Yeah, absolutely.
Flop comes Jack Deuce 5. Kevin catching the best of it here with Jack 10 suited. Snuck him in the small blind, and now he says, let's jam. Essentially a double up here already in the pot.
Yep, he's going to win a nice one here.
Brightest Future, we used to stream on Friday, Saturday, Sundays. However, we had a lot of complications with it, so we decided to move the live stream to Thursday instead of Sunday. So we haven't had a cash stream in a while on a Sunday. Usually it's just final table and tournaments.
Yeah, it's nice to see a lot of the casinos having these streams these days. This is a good way to promote the poker rooms, just poker in general.
Yeah, most definitely. You guys have gone out to Texas, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah. No, I visited one of my buddies in Houston, one of the ambassadors that's here, Ray Henson, and they live right next to Prime Social. And
okay, yeah.
Did a lot, played a series there, and they had their final table streamed and some cash games streamed as well. That's a big open here from Kevin.
Kevin just always has King Jack somehow. Yeah, I haven't been able to see too many other live streams. Obviously, I've watched plenty of them online, but in person, I haven't seen too many of them. So I'm interested to see like how different they are from one another.
Yeah, nowadays they have all kinds of live streams. They have some of the biggest games that are, most of us have ever seen.
Of course, yeah, Hustler LA. Lodge with Doug Polkin on them, everything.
Yeah, Doug was getting his butt kicked today by Bill Perkins. I don't remember how that finished, but
I don't either. But I do remember seeing two massive hands that went Bill Perkins' way.
Yeah.
He probably had a good hand. He probably had a good hand.
Ish. I think it was just like Queen Jack.
I imagine Kevin's going to be opening here off his stack.
He folded.
He folded, wow.
That's very interesting, too. We're 6-handed now, correct? 2, 4, 6.
I think 7 still, right? Because Kelly Joe's still there.
Oh, yes. 7-handed.
Uh-oh. Alex picking up a nice hand right here.
Wow.
After Nate opened with 2 9s. And one of his 9s is dead.
I guess it's a good thing that Kevin didn't open Jack 10 off there. Yeah. Sometimes the poker gods speak to you.
Absolutely. I'm a big raise folder. I play too many hands and people tell the truth too often.
Yeah. I'm the same way. I love to get in the mix, but yeah, big raise folder.
I like tournaments. You gamble more. Cash games tend to be way tighter, so less incentive. The blinds don't go up.
Yeah, I feel like ranges are way polarized, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
You got Gatorade? Come on, go buy us drinks. You got Gatorade? Good, South Carolina.
Gotta love Kelly Joe.
It's got to be a tough spot here for Nate. This is for most, a lot of his stack here.
Essentially his whole tournament life. Alex hasn't opened many hands at all, let alone open shoved.
I think he shoved like maybe the first hand of the stream, and that was the only hand I actually remember him playing.
Obviously, Alex could have a lot of ace-x combos like ace-queen, ace-king here, but
Yeah.
tough spot for Nate. Real tough spot.
I ain't trying to worry about it.
He's getting 2 to 1 to call here. It's hard to fold, but the buy-in here was a 400.
$400, 100K guaranteed. That's
315K.
smash. Yeah, 315K guaranteed. We knew it was gonna get smashed.
Yeah. Florida Poker is live and
Wow,
live.
and a call from Nate. Yeah, it's tough to fold, like you
Yeah.
said. 2 to 1 on the money.
Yeah, we see the cards, but 9s are just
It's so
too
tough.
good.
Yeah.
He's probably shoving a few worse pairs.
I think there's. Oh wow, they're all dead.
Oh,
all
they're
the
all
9s
dead?
are gone, and that's
Oh, no.
just gonna be it. That's all she wrote. And Alex with a
Double up.
much needed double up. 3.1 milli. Sipping his Red Bull like nothing ever happened.
So now Nate and Kelly Joe are going to have very similar stacks here.
Big thing is though, Kelly Joe
You're
on the
right there,
button.
scared the camera. I'll tell you what.
This is
when you
Nate's
get
big
in
line
there,
is
motherfucker.
coming up.
Why you making me sound like a Nick?
Yeah, Nate opened a 320 and then a jam on the button. And, oh, and he was on the button too, so I guess we could be doing that with a lot of different hands. But we only had that
I mean, we're
one
going to be
fix.
flipping most of the time, a lot of times there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I mean, is he shoving all the better pairs? Absolutely, off that stack size, but
Yeah.
he's also, I would imagine he's shoving some of the worst pairs as well. And
And all the ace X's, yeah, I agree. It's a fine open. It's super tough to fold in that scenario. Yeah, Dave Stevens, this is the final table. There's 7 left. We already had 2 casualties. 1 to 6-6 ace-king suited versus king-queen who flopped top 2 and just wanted the ace-king to fold. He felt something in his blood. I don't think I've ever wanted that.
no, you never want that, but I mean, I guess he's got a point. Winning a hand without having to go to showdown, you never lose.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, winning at showdown's a lot harder than it looks.
Yeah, and it was a fairly sizable pot before the jams.
And Kevin folded. What was this? Kevin folded ace-9 there on the big one.
Yeah, some players just play the big stacks differently, right?
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing. I mean,
No, absolutely.
They're coasting their way to free 10K, right?
I wasn't in a race.
Hey, they're all here. I made it through barely a level today. Made the money, and then
Oh, you did make the money?
I
Okay.
didn't make the money.
Got a little bag, that's something.
I lost the pot for about as many chips as Kelly Joe has right now.
Jeez, at that time
I had
too.
no ace in my hand.
That seems like a lot at that time, right?
Yeah, it was for almost 100 big blinds. It was
Wow.
2 jacks versus ace queen, and
Just a flip.
you know,
As they say, you got to win your flips to win the tournament.
absolutely. $67,000 up top.
so
You know, and
gross.
sometimes you want to get that gamble in early so you could really work with that stack.
Yeah, that's so gross.
Kelly Joe over here. I'm a big fan of this shove, especially with how the table seems has been a little bit on the tighter side so far. But this is an interesting spot for Nate because he probably knows Kelly Joe's shoving pretty wide here.
Very light.
It's a really good
Wow.
spot for Kelly Joe to be shoving right into his big line.
I was about to say, one of us about to be real short or real dumb.
I'm actually really surprised you didn't call there. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's been fairly passive or whatever, and I think if Kelly Joe gets chips, he's really going to be pushing the action in this.
Yeah, that's what Kelly Joe does. When he won event number 1, he was absolutely pushing the action. Every other pot he was raising.
Hey, it's fun watching one of the big stacks have the chips and push the action and create some pretty interesting dynamics at these tables. It makes poker way more fun to watch as well.
Yeah, I agree.
Pretty sure I had Jack 9 there.
Especially at this stage of the tournament, a lot of times it's just like raise fold, raise fold, raise fold. Nobody wants to see that. I'm surprised Henry didn't try and take initiative there with King 10 off. That's a great spot to steal. But I guess it is John's big blind. John is going to be calling a lot.
Yeah, if John has a friend watching the stream and helping him here, he's going to give him some information that, you know, Henry's staying out of his way. That's the other interesting dynamic when you have these streams and stuff. You have people that relay the hands to you, and you know, you pick up information on people.
Yeah, luckily we are on a 30-minute delay, so they do get help. Ooh,
looks like Alex is going through his little rush right now.
JP, restart started at noon today. The final table just started about an hour ago, and we are on a 30-minute delay, so we are watching whatever you guys see as well. What's up, Incognito? Good to see you. Wow.
Poor nines have been running into it so far.
Yeah.
Let's go crazy.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
He just called though.
Just calls?
Oh shit, don't move.
He did it so quickly I thought it was an all-in.
Yeah, I thought so too. I was like, huh? Alright, 3 players
Oh,
to swap. Yeah, I mean, there's 1.27 in the middle, and we have 400K.
He only has 400K behind, half of his stack.
I just don't see us folding any flop. Well, I guess he folds this one. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Queens, of course, hates seeing this flop, but has to see that here.
Interested in the sizings.
280.
That's pretty small.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice little feeler bet, and I imagine he's just going to take it out.
Love these guys.
Stored in there, clothes hangers and jackets. That's awesome. Come on, races.
Always got to be one troll in the chat. It's pretty funny though.
Oh shit, don't move.
Uh-oh.
All right, Henry's first action is a shove here with ace-10 off. Wow.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh wow, ace-10, chop it up.
150.
Go.
1,150,000.
Purposely don't look at my hand.
That's cool. That's a cool.
You got an ace? Yeah.
Oh, same hand.
Ah.
Boo.
Yeah, when you get called that quickly, you don't feel good about it.
Yeah, never. When you get jammed on,
Yeah.
Oh my.
so the king 5 looks quite prime. King 5
King
of
5
diamonds.
of diamonds.
Wow.
Yeah.
Remember that snap call? Like, I gotta be big here.
Joey says, I don't understand why they're mostly folding. At this level, ICM implications become massive, like the laddering becomes massive in pay jumps. So you'll see a lot of people fold a lot of hands that would usually open 3-bet, 4-bet.
Yeah, at these stages, the stacks, depending on how big your stack is, you gotta play tighter. But you don't have to. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, you can do literally whatever you want.
There's just there's a math formula called ICM that, you know, tells you what you should do if you like money and want to do
Yeah,
that.
if you don't want to light money on fire.
But sometimes lighting money on fire gives you a better chance to win. And some people care more about a trophy and a ring than they do about, you know, the $67,000 up top.
Yeah. I do like hardware. I'm a big hardware guy.
825. I ain't looked now, so don't get a read off of me.
Kelly Joe, hilarious.
Yeah, I got to play some cash with him this week, and we played the same fight or whatever. We played some 5-5 kilo. Yeah, he's a He's a
Gets a
fun
lot.
player. He's a fun person to be with.
Yeah, without a doubt. He'll drink.
Yeah.
He'll talk a lot of smack. He'll do everything.
Yeah.
Blinds at 160,000.
There we go. Blinds are up.
I wish all poker players were like Kelly Joe. Be a happy winner, a happy loser.
Yeah, absolutely. Always good. Those are the chip counts currently. As we do change dealers, that means blinds are up. Wow, look at that. The top three have a lot of chips.
They really do. There's
Those
the
are the
payouts.
payouts. Beautiful. 67K up top.
White chipping these two up here.
What are the tournament speech play rules at Jack's? As long as you don't say what you have or say the other what the other player has, anything is almost in play. Obviously, no smack talking.
Uh-oh.
None of that. And here we go.
Kevin waking up to hand heel play.
Oh shit, don't move.
Yeah, the big thing with speech play is when you're multi-way, you really can't say a whole lot.
Yeah, multi-way you cannot. We gotta shut that thing down real quick.
Put your hands behind your back. If you move,
We call it the Jamie Gold rules. He changed the talking in poker.
Legend Jamie Gold. Nate's gonna have to shove his next hand, I think. No matter what, he has two bigs.
Uh-oh, Kevin.
7K at her here. He's holding his big blind in that spot.
That would have been the time to have the big hand.
yeah, for sure.
Flop comes queen 9-5. Yeah, Nate would have got it in with queen 5 there. Or
Queen 9.
Queen 9, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah, queen 9. Wow. Has to take a little drink of the water like, ew. I guess I should have jammed.
9-7.
Oh, I
Final 3K and Kevin on Kevin violence. Doesn't want to put it away yet.
We have like two more big
Half a
blinds.
stack in the middle already. Wow.
These guys have been playing with each other all day, so he might have something.
Might have a little read.
Yeah.
Folding queen 3, bro.
No, queen high, definitely not.
Pretty bad card for both of them there.
Okay.
Yeah, but Kevin's got two kings blocking a lot of the straights.
Yeah.
All in and
My
out.
big against the small with
All in and a quick fold.
That hand's going to take Kevin pretty close to even stack with John.
Oh yeah, true. John's been pretty quiet ever since that hand.
If I have a can, I'm gonna call it flip. Or to be fucked up.
This could be the hand for him.
But one of us is winning.
I won't be a Miami Vice.
160, 160.
Miami Bucks. Kelly Joe, so we always take a 30-minute break when the final table happens so we can get chip counts and everything. Kelly Joe's like, I'm ready to go. I either want to bust and go play PLO or I want to win it all. He's like, obviously I want to win it all. All right, here we go.
You weren't wrong. Any two.
No GL yet. Doesn't look like
Any two.
fold. 7.
Man, Kevin wants to be involved. He's asking how much. Any ace X is good enough. To Kevin.
415. Correct. 400,000. 415,000.
415 blinds are pretty large, 8160.
Don't worry, buddy. I don't want your job.
3 players behind, yeah. 3 players behind with Kelly Joe still left active. Be an interesting call.
All in.
Oh shit.
Wow.
All in.
Decides to jam.
My buddy was in there.
I guess I like that more than the call.
It's interesting with the. Oh, I guess he folded under gun. He was under the gun.
Oh shit. Damn, I bet that 8-3 of spades wins too.
Double down, don't you know?
8-3 of spades.
I'm not blocking.
Flop comes queen 8-9, 4. Only a
Only the
king will
king.
save him. That is good games to Nate. Congrats on running super deep. It stings getting knocked out at this point in the tournament, but hey, we survived out of 960 players, right?
Absolutely.
Final table is nice.
Yeah, when you get to this point, you've done some things right, some things went your way, and then to win a tournament though, you gotta avoid the 9-9 versus the 2 aces, and it's hard to win a poker tournament.
It's tough. A lot of things have to go your way. if not everything.
Yeah.
Got to win your flips, as we say. Got to get lucky in spots. You're never always going to be ahead in every scenario, but
No. It's a lot easier when you win and you don't have to show your cards.
yeah. Like you said, hard to win that showdown sometimes. We got any real shorty stacks now?
Just Kelly Joe, yeah. I have a feeling he'll be getting his stack in there and he's going to steal some blinds or be at risk pretty shortly.
This is a pretty good hand to get it in.
I do not see Kelly Joe folding this one.
Gotta look at the pay jumps right now. It's always good to be aware of that.
All in from the one.
It sucks that the two big stacks are in the blinds.
I didn't realize Henry was short as well.
Yeah, oh yeah, Henry. Yeah. He hasn't played many hands besides that ace 10.
Good chop.
Kevin ends up folding. What did John wake up with queen 6 just to fold?
Yeah. I have a feeling Kelly Joe's gonna get himself back in it. He's gonna start pushing this action.
Yeah, he seems to be the only player that is going to do that. Yeah, look at that. He's sitting at almost 10 bigs now. From 3 bigs.
1.445, 1.445, 1.445. I'm in, buddy. I'm in here, I'm in here. Jesus Christ.
Ace-4 suited.
Yeah, so it'd be interesting to see what Alex starts doing as he's gotten more chips than he had to start this final table.
Yeah, just over 4 million.
And I think he's aware that the chip leaders aren't really pushing the action, so maybe he's stepping there. And
yeah, it's going to be good for him to start stealing.
he's got a good seat right now.
That he does. Kelly Joe on the button has the 2 big stacks in the blinds.
Kelly Joe is not scared.
All right, buddy, I need a good hand right here. When I say good, I mean love it.
Fire.
Come on, yeah. Come on, yeah.
That's how lucky it is.
I feel like
That's not
Kelly
bad.
Joe would be a lot of fun at a craps table.
Yeah. Everybody would get hyped. Just like that. Easy open fold.
8,700 guaranteed.
Like a PLO button.
Chris getting a shout out from Guy Turner.
Oh, what's up, Guy? I met Guy in my original days of playing poker when I was still at Florida State in Biloxi, Mississippi.
I've never been out there. I've heard it's pretty nice though.
I absolutely love the Beau Rivage down there. I was very disappointed that I wasn't able to make it for the $1 Million Heater this
Yeah,
year.
that's right. They had that and the mystery bounty and all that. What's your take on the mystery bounty?
I think it's great for
It's
poker.
amazing, right?
Yeah, I think it's a great format for poker. It's not my favorite because it's a high variance.
It's a very crapshoot tournament, but
It's great. It makes the playing field a lot better for recreational players. Like, it's a lot of fun.
yeah, absolutely. I've yet to do one, but we've had 2 here at Best Bet, and I've been able to deal both of those, and those are very, very, very fun. Just the dynamic of just wanting to get it in and hopefully pull
Yeah, when you know the big bounties are there, people are going to give more action. And then, you know, when you're on the shorter end, you know you got to be a little bit tighter because you're going to get the action. There's two ways to look at it, though. If you know you're going to get the action, sometimes it's okay to just get it in. And, you know, you got to win some 60-40s to win these tournaments.
Got to win a lot more 60-40s.
Yeah.
Woo! Jigga bombs!
We love Kelly Joe.
Raise 325.
Big ones, 2 boys.
7 folded.
Jigga bombs! I like them.
Healthy pour.
They don't put lead in pits, so they just give you more pits.
All right, we finally got John opening up over here.
Nice.
325.
They don't put lead in pits, so they give you more pits.
That's what some gas station price, right?
It's an interesting spot for Henry.
No, not at all.
Oh, shit.
Not on TV. I'm coming back home in Georgia now.
Where's Brian? Is it like Savannah?
45, we still in there, buddy.
We're on the line. About a 40-minute drive.
Definitely be an interesting spot for Henry to go ahead and call here, see a flop, and nice little stop and go spot here.
Huh? Something for sure, I'm not holding.
He said something for sure, he not holding. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Being the short stack and the chip leader opening it up into your big blind.
Ace deuce.
Hard to do.
Seven deuce. Ace deuce.
You're lying on TV.
Do appreciate you guys hanging out with us, by the way. We got Chris Conrad of RunGood joining us tonight, Kirk the Cooler, as well as commentary. And then you got myself, Ryan, also known as Country. Kind of more or less making sure everything's good for tonight and letting Kirk and Chris kind of carry the commentary. But hopefully you guys are having a good time. This is event number 1, our final table. Again, 962 entries in this event. And we are now down to the final 6 here on our final table. It's been a fun event, been a lot of fun to kind of see how it's gone, and already some interesting stuff taking place earlier on this final table with the first 2 eliminations, or excuse me, 3 eliminations that we had.
Yeah, I have a feeling this action is going to start picking up again shortly.
Especially with the blinds continuing to escalate as much as they are. Leave it to Kelly Joe.
I think that's the first walk at this final table.
Yeah. By the way, Kelly Joe won event number 1 of our Winter Series Open that we had back at the end of January. So seeing him back on the final table here for this event is pretty fun. I don't know if we had a chance to see it, but Kelly Joe was part of what was a 4-way all-in. He had pocket kings against pocket queens, against pocket tens, and ace king in a 4-way all-in, and tens actually won it.
It's hard to hold up there versus that many hands.
Yeah. It was definitely a wild one.
There it is. Don't move. Put your hands behind your back.
Yep, and Henry is going to go ahead and take what he has left and just go all in with ace-jack. John does call.
Oh, shit. Good luck, baby.
So opportunity to double up off the chip leader.
Yep, this is what we're talking about, these 60-40s. You got to win to win tournaments.
5-8-6 flop.
Picked up a 7 is now.
Deuce on the turn. And the ace-jack for Henry is going to hold up.
First hand, I won.
Might be the first thing you play.
He forgot about the ace-10. Chopping with the ace-10. That's
Oh, that's right. That is right. Yeah, the tens was the. I believe you're right, Kevin. They were the shortest stack, so.
So Kelly Joe still made up.
Yeah, Kelly Joe took down what was kind of like the side in a sense, and then tens was from Mike Green. And then a couple hands later, he had pocket kings against Kelly Joe's pocket 4s, and Kelly Joe flopped a set of 4s, and that was it.
Sweet revenge.
Yeah, yeah. I think it was literally like maybe 2 or 3 hands later after that one.
See, who says poker's not fair?
Yeah, right. It's all checks and balances. It all balances out at the end of the day.
Give me one chip.
But you see where we're at right now, 80,000 in the small blind, 160,000 in the big blind. 160,000 big blind ante. That's the level we're at right now.
300,000.
Kevin's going to go ahead and bump this up to 300,000. Ace tray offsuit on the button.
320,000.
It's getting close between Kevin and John as far as chip leaders are concerned.
Yeah, and they haven't really clashed at all. They've been trying to stay out of each other's way.
They're kind of like, in a sense, letting the small stacks kind of butcher each other in a sense.
Yeah, absolutely. They are guaranteeing themselves a nice payday.
Kevin does call with queen 9 offsuit.
Kevin's been in the action.
That he has. And there is an ace and a queen in the window on the flop here. So both of them catch a piece.
$450,000.
What do you think I had that for?
Kevin's not a believer.
He's not.
For sure.
And a call from the 8.
We got Kevin on Kevin crime again in this hand.
What you got? Same? More?
So we'll see a turn.
1.3.
Well, now 2 pair for Kevin.
Kevin C, that is.
Yeah, correct, yeah. Kevin C.
1.1.
Kevin sees his 2 pair. And he does rip it all in, and that will be a snap fold from Kevin H. And we'll just keep it going, guys. Speaking of, you know, the Run Good and the ambassadors here, that is part of the festivities that's going on with the Run Good series being here at Best Buy Jacksonville. Tuesday, big event that we're going to be having, $200 No Limit Hold'em bounty event that's going to be taking place. 5 Run Good ambassadors, including Chris Conrad. That's going to be one of those bounties, and 6 Best Bet ambassadors. Kelly Joe, one of those ambassadors. That's going to be bounties in that tournament. Knock one of those guys out, and you can get an extra anywhere between $50 to $1,000 value off the bounties.
It's a good time to take some notes on Kelly's play right here. You get to see his cards.
True.
Oh, we have played a big pot earlier, and when the spades hit, it's still.
But that's going to be taking place on Tuesday. It's going to be fun. Event number 5 of the Run Good series. Of course, guys, you always check out the website, bestbetjacks.com, for all the details, including all the structures, schedules, everything that's happening with the Run Good series. Yeah, speaking of which, we got a lot of Kevins in our YouTube chat. I just realized that.
There's a lot of Kevins.
There's a lot of Kevins tonight. Sunday nights are met for Kevin.
Find a club I ate on a kid, man. I don't. You did this shit? I done that shit. Come on, fucking man.
I'm interested to see if Kevin C or John or one of them see that they've had some good hands and open it up, but seeing that they're not getting much resistance here and start opening it up a little bit wider here.
Also, guys, if you want to see the payouts in the YouTube chat, all you got to do is type out !payouts, and you'll be able to see everything there. If you're watching on Facebook, it is a pinned comment. You can just check the pinned comments, and you'll see the payouts there.
Kelly Joe versus Alex here.
Alex is going to go all in with his 10-8. And Kelly Joe, like, nah, I'm good. I'll go ahead and just fold this up.
You have 4 cards?
Now, Chris, is this your first time visiting our room, our location, and everything?
No, I grew up, you know, Florida State.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That's where my poker started. Biloxi was the first of the live action, and then Orange Park was where it first started for me, and then Best Bet was built and made it a few times.
Nice. Speaking of Orange Park, they're about to celebrate their 15-year anniversary.
That's crazy.
This month, April 15th.
Yeah, my days of Orange Park days, St. John's was also still open back then, and I won I think a 6-max tournament at Orange Park, or not Orange Park, but St. John's for a tournament. Jacksonville's always been good to me for poker, and me and my wife are strongly considering moving down here in the near future.
You know what, Kevin? Sure, we can show chip stacks where everyone is right now. That's the way things look. 6 players remain, and right now it's Kevin C. that is your current chip leader. John and Alex all doing well. You see Henry is the small stack right now at the table with 6 players remaining.
Yeah, these 3 stacks are really battling for some decent ladders of money right now.
Yeah, Justin, that would do that, I would guess. Especially 5 kids.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know, but I would guess. Nice, so John's going to open it up. Ace Jack offsuit, 325,000 under the gun. 10-8 suited 1 gapper for Alex V. Folded. And Kelly Joe is going to go ahead and rip it all in. What's he got? He's got pocket 10s. And Kevin C, 9-8 suited in the muck. And John does call. Big opportunity here for Kelly Joe.
Yep.
His tournament life is on the line here.
Just numbers, baby, just numbers. There's good.
That 10's good. A set of 10s versus a pair of aces.
No sweat.
There we go. Kelly Joe taking it down with the full house, 10s full of 6s. We're back.
He was down a couple blinds. Now he has 15 blinds.
Yeah, big double up from Kelly Joe.
I think it's going to get a lot more interesting now.
Yeah.
He still has to be cautious with the other short stacks, but I don't think that's in Kelly's formula.
It's not in his DNA
We go
at all.
Sizzler, we go Sizzler.
Not in his DNA at all. I think literally the last time when he played the first the final table earlier this year for the Winter Open, I think he literally took his winnings and just went up to 5-5 PLO.
I have a feeling he's going to do that after this one as
Yes, he will do the same thing. He's like, where's your biggest PLO table? Let's go.
There were 2 games going before I came in here.
Yeah, you were spending some time in the PLO streets this weekend as well, right?
Yeah, that was where I got to meet Kelly.
GT Jack, yeah, GT Jack had a, was trying to make it to the final table here. He was the overall chip leader when things started today. Unfortunately, ran into some cooler situations, but he's a regular in the tournaments. We'll see him again, hopefully in the main event.
Oh shit! Don't move. Put your hands behind your back. If you move, you down.
These are how final tables are supposed to be, or live stream games are, where we don't have to talk and we have Kelly Joe.
Oh yeah, 100%. Believe me, I appreciate the chatty tables we get. So Henry does rip it all in for what he has left. On the button, ace tray offsuit. And 1 caller, that's Kevin C. Opportunity here for Henry.
Just want an ace of hearts. Just a red ace.
This is a red ace.
Oh shit.
Well, that's a lot of red cards.
That's not good, man. Yeah, backdoor down.
There's the red ace. Henry stays alive.
Bingo. Back in it. Bingo. Back in it. That was perfect turn. Take away that 10 of down.
Kevin, I'll tell you what, you cut us the check to get new mics, we'll be all about it.
I was learning about the mic situation last night in the stream, how one of them became broken before by Don.
Yes.
Don told me he was on the naughty list because of that.
Very much so. He was on the naughty list for a little bit.
What did they say, to cut me off? No, you don't have the authority.
Free drink for him.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, bring more.
Ooh, ace deuce suited for Kelly here.
Hold on a second.
Yep, now things have got a little serious.
3,
I said that they cut me off from the free food, so we got another round.
Uh-oh.
We got another round?
We might have action.
Okay, let me get one of the lemons and 2 more Jaeger chilled. Extra chilled, please.
It was a joke, Kevin. Sarcasm. It was a joke.
Yes, please.
And here you have Henry here. King, queen, offsuit, and cutoff.
I mean, if all the Kevins divided it up, the check.
Yeah,
wouldn't be that big.
you know, exactly. If all the Kevins came together. Looks like Henry is going to go ahead and call.
I lied in my tail by design.
So her heads up here, Kelly, Joe, and Henry, who were the short stacks.
Deuce right in the window.
Then there is the deuce.
400,000. But
I have a deuce. Can I say that?
no.
Okay, I didn't say it.
You already say it, so.
Oh, well, I
What's the
didn't.
deal?
Unsay it.
You
He needs to unsay it.
unstay it. Oh,
You raised that shit.
Henry's thinking about it.
Deuce is good.
Does
I have the deuce. Really?
No.
Either one out?
2 total between that one and the board.
Yeah, 2, that one.
Yeah. I have a deuce.
oh, look at that, Kelly Joe, just like that, has worked his way up to having 20 bigs now.
It's going to get more exciting. Kelly's going to bring the action.
I raised
Yep.
2-3 suited under the gun.
Also, guys, again, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you like what we're bringing to you, if you want to support the channel. Also, you hit that bell notification as well for when we do go live. You'll be notified.
Right here.
And believe me, we have a lot happening this week and next week. Starting on Thursday, we had 9 live streams scheduled in 14 days between our cash games and between our RunGood events. That's happening. So there's a lot of things that's going to be taking place on the YouTube channel. So make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification to make sure you catch it all.
I'll make a pair. I rip top. I just.
It's a lot of 7 deuces.
That is a lot of 7 deuces.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I fold. But if you just like make it 650 or I don't know.
Probably at 8 deuce.
Yeah, it's all. Yeah, probably just that shit just folds one up right there. I mean, unless you're deep, but on. Oh, rip it. You get called, you're in bad shape. You know what I mean? If you get called, you're fucked. Either rip it. I'd say rip it or fold. I wouldn't have called if you showed, is what I'm saying. Either rip it or
It's
fold.
interesting to see John grabbing some chips. He's opening it up here.
25. Folding.
Yeah, he hadn't been really active since
I'll tell you, if I got aces, I'm probably going to re-raise.
that one hand that he had where he had the ace-king.
What do you have?
Yeah, he had aces, ace-king to start, and
Let me have a big old
great start for him.
Mm-hmm.
You got a read?
That's your favorite card.
Hold on.
Double down, double down. I call.
Hey, easy game, easy
Hey,
game.
what happened if you drop your chips, huh?
Easy game.
You may pop 2 pairs.
Super easy game.
You may pop 2 pairs.
Sherry, we already played some pickleball here. I got Jesse and Allison out there.
That's the best thing.
I don't even know what
Can't
that
come
was.
for you, right? Like this.
It was Saturday morning, I think.
You got me beat?
Nice.
Was
You
it
want a big
Saturday
hat?
morning?
You'll kick her ace.
What did you say?
No, it had to be Friday morning. No, it was Saturday morning. Because I bagged Friday night. I went and played on no sleep.
Nice.
I just went beat.
There's going to be a lot more pickleball played this
You
week.
gotta pick a spot.
Me
Go
and
right
Ray
now, I'll take that.
Henson are going to be doing some golf tomorrow before the one-day tournament.
Us South Carolina guys are nice.
How many more events you planning on
You don't
playing?
mind if I paint white
I'm
feet?
playing all the way into Thursday evening
Fold
Ambassador
run,
Cash
buddy.
game.
Okay,
Me
gotcha.
and my wife we're heading to Tahiti on Saturday, so we cannot make it for
gotcha.
the main
Can't make it
event.
for the main, unfortunately.
But I wasn't going to miss the inaugural Run Good in Jacksonville.
Absolutely. Well, hopefully you guys have been having a good time. It's definitely been a fun series. It's always cool, like for me, for a lot of us to see like a new series come through and get to add a new flavor to the room.
Oh, absolutely.
I'll stall for real.
More poker tournaments for the community here in this area is good.
Mm-hmm.
Jacksonville loves their poker. They love their tournaments. They love their cash games. They love it all.
That they do.
Good old Duval.
Absolutely. All right, so we got another dealer change. That means we will be going up level soon. This is the way stacks look.
That what you did? You saw some
And there you
action
see
back
it.
there.
Kevin C is your chip leader. Kevin H now your effective short stack as far as where we're at right now. And once again, the payouts. We've already seen 3 eliminations. We'll show that again shortly. As blinds there you see they are up 100,000 small, 200,000 big, 200,000 big blind ante. So yep, the blinds are getting higher and higher now.
Kelly Joe picking up a nice hand on the button here.
Raise 475.
Yeah, ace 10 suited.
Interesting spot for Kevin.
It looks like he is contemplating a call, but he does elect to fold. A little pump fake.
He grabbed the Colon chips. And Kelly making him feel better about his fold.
All right, there's a look at the payouts again. Again, $67,835 up top for first place. Again, 962 entries in event 1. It was a 100,000 guaranteed in the prize pool, and we crushed it. Tripled that guarantee.
Mike to go get a deck, man. Hey, Mike.
300. I think it was close to 315,000 in the total prize pool.
It absolutely crushed the guarantee.
Pocket jacks for Alex V. The buy-in for the tournament was $400. It was a $400 no limit hold'em tournament. We ran 6 flights in total.
500.
First place is going to get a lot of buy-ins back.
Yeah, they are. Might be able to afford a few buy-ins, a few bullets for the main event.
Absolutely. I know a few ambassadors that threw in a few bullets in these things.
I don't want to sell my great chips.
It's like Johnny Pham, our lead tournament director, is.
Oh, wow.
Whoa! A big flop for John. Just flops himself to straight.
Probably not going to win a lot of chips here unless we see a 10 on the turn. We can get a little more exciting.
Now board pairs with the queen. Let's check around. And a 5 on the river.
Might be a bet and a call here.
We're gonna get it right back where we started from. Oh my God. I got over 3 mil. These gave me some new chips on that color.
So the bet from John, 600,000. And Johnny doing a little inventory, getting the smaller chips off the table since we were, moving up in blinds. Oh wow, Alex did call.
Yeah. With 2 jacks there, it's hard to fold that hand.
Yeah.
But checked all the way down that way. But with how the action's been, maybe folding that could be reasonable.
Yeah.
The chip leader's getting richer.
Yeah, they are.
We gotta get it right back where we started from. I just want to thank all the customers from Creekside. Appreciate that sponsoring us. Y'all the best. Y'all know who you are. And my mama. Just kidding. Okay. Yeah, suck it, you. Fuck, I can't. Where's the camera? Which camera's on?
actually just the reason why we don't rank you guys up anymore.
that is true because the first time I was on here, I was like, balls.
I think these graphics are off right here. It looks like the cards I had last time.
Ah, finally got a hand.
Almost do something stupid.
I was hoping he was going to do something stupid.
Yes.
And I have something good.
Yes, 2 hours a day.
Oh.
The fishes get up.
You didn't want to bully the short stack?
I think about it. I do think about it. That's why I think I was like, can I get away with that?
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, so we're down to 6 players in this event 1. It's been a pretty fun table so far. Got to see one miniature little blow up that happened earlier on an elimination, but
Speaking of the King Queen.
yep, the head is again, but this time in John's hand. And Kevin H is going to rip it all in. King 10 suited.
Don't move! Don't move!
Do we see another potential elimination here?
Kevin's going to need a 10 or some clubbies. You're going to have to go clubbing.
Not a good flop there.
Not a good
There's
flop. Oh,
the 10
there's
that
the 10.
comes.
Wow.
He caught it. 10 in the turn.
And then all the other short stacks with the sad faces.
Yep.
945.
Tournament poker's weird. You never really root against people, but when you're one of the shorter stacks and you have a chance to make more money, you know, you don't really like seeing the other short stack double up.
Yeah. Well, it's funny too. I know we were kind of talking about it a little bit, but it's funny. Like when we started the table, I think outside of like maybe one person being like the super short stack, I think the table for the most part was pretty even as far as where their chip stacks were.
Yeah. The stacks have been pretty even the whole time. Even the stacks have still stayed pretty even, except for the 2 chip leaders.
Yeah.
Guess we're racing off some chips here.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
Take
Where we at? 6? So we're 8,700, 10, 15, 10, 15, 25,
take 5K off of seat
10, 15, 25, 40.
Add 10K.
when is the next break?
Add 10K to seat
You know when is the next break?
Iron Man. Add 5K to seat 7. Let's take 5K off to seat 4.
No breaks. Play poker. That's all it is.
This is the marathon.
Exactly.
Iron Man.
I mean, you made final table.
I was just telling him how to update the stack count. Big Kelly Joe, big blind banana, 220.
3 minutes, 3. We going up. Move us down to 500. These guys, nah, because these guys are still here.
10K to seat 7.
It's not over because they won't be here.
Or add 5K to seat 7. Whatever takes up to a minute.
I would have a big draw earlier.
Yeah, so they're getting the chip stacks corrected and adjusted after the runoff there.
Big draw for this game. Open-ended and a plus draw.
Because they both gained it.
Hey, and the front door plus.
Fold all the way to the small blind. More blind on blind action.
10-4, and Kelly Joe does fold the King Tray.
Or just check.
Oh, excuse me, checked. Yeah. Just checked it. Four on turn. That does give Alex a pair of 4s.
Imagine going check again and Alex is going to win here.
Yep. Yep, does check.
Kelly Joe's face expression of him seeing the 10-4 that he had.
Yeah, I was like, really? A 4 did me in, huh?
I heard Jacob said that first.
Ever the character is Kelly Joe. You'll definitely know when he's in the room.
He said it to who?
Jacob Camacho said it was 400.
400,000 the raise from Kevin. It's Kevin C.
I need to tell it to him.
Ooh, ace queen
Kelly
offsuit
Joe.
for Kelly Joe here in the small blind.
Imagine there's one thing he's going to do here.
He is going to call.
I didn't see that coming.
Well, and then Henry's still in the action all in with
Oh, wow.
pocket kings.
That is a good time to wake up to 2 kings right there.
Yep, a call from Kevin.
We might see a 3-way. Yeah.
Could potentially.
One player all in, main parts closed.
Yep.
There's no 5s left in this deck.
No, there's not. Let's see a flop. Queen 6-8. Now Kelly Joe will rip it all in. Yeah, I would. Yep, easy fold for Kevin. Get out of there. So now we are heads up here with Kelly Joe and Henry. Kelly still needs an ace or a queen. 10 on the turn. Board pair and 8. Henry's going to take the main pot there.
2.9 million.
Just hand on that. Kings was the best thing you had, that's it.
Blind square.
Yeah, tough one there.
You beat me?
Yep. Not a whole lot else Kelly could do there.
No.
Two big blind.
Queen deuce suited for Kelly Joe here on the button. And he does rip it all in.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Henry's got ace-8 suited. Henry does fold, and Kevin will fold as well, so Kelly Joe's just going to go ahead and collect the blinds.
Too good, too good, too good.
Gotta love Kelly Joe.
That we do.
A little more, John.
Why did I reshove? Yes. You call if I reshove after he's all in?
As Chris was saying about Kelly Joe, if only we had him at a table every single table.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Wow, what I miss? Henry got a big double? Big triple?
Triple.
Yeah, big triple.
Big triple, and he made a big fold right there. Could have had Kelly Joe at risk.
Yeah, the last hand I saw was when he folded King 9 with 3 bigs, and now he has quite a lot of chips. Sometimes that one little move helps you out, right?
Yeah, I feel like all the short stacks have really... Kelly Joe was down there, I think, 3 big blinds at one point as well.
And now he's up to 12.
650,000.
Well, and it's funny, too, because we've seen the short stacks actually taking some from the chip leaders, too. So, you know, chip counts are starting to even out a little bit.
Gotta double up somewhere.
Uh-oh.
And who better than chip leader, right? All right, so we got a heads-up action here. Ace-10 offsuit. Kelly Joe, Queen-10 offsuit. Kevin does catch his ace. Now a straight draw available for Kelly Joe. Could try to spike a
he
jike.
just jams into him. He doesn't even let Kelly Joe try and bluff.
No,
like this.
they didn't give it the opportunity.
Wow. It's kind of surprising on that board, especially as one of the chip leaders.
I would have been interested to see what Kelly Joe would have done there.
Yeah, I mean, we have a gutter ball. Do we ever see a check back? It's so tough. That hits all of his range versus Kevin's range, right?
Yeah, I think he's 5th in chips right now, but I know Kelly Joe doesn't care about 5th or 6th place.
No
He
way.
wants to win this thing.
Big hardware guy, that is.
Yeah, speaking of hardware, I know everyone had a chance to check out those rings. It's kind of crazy. We're giving away the first of 9 rings tonight.
It's Gorgeous rings for sure.
We got a few players out in the field that are wearing their rings that they've won in previous tournaments out there. Modeling them out there.
I was dealing 2-5 earlier this week, and I saw somebody rocking one. I was like, oh, that's sick. I was like, where'd you get that? And then they told me, I was like, oh, nice.
Yep, they're huge.
It's pretty cool to see all the stops you guys have been a part of.
Yeah, that's neat.
Tana's done a very good job of expanding all over.
And here is the all-in from Kevin H, and Henry does quickly fold.
Interesting spot. Henry chose to open up there. 10-7 off in the cutoff. It's been fairly tight. Besides a bad spot to do it. Carlo, the chat pro, what's up, man? Welcome, welcome.
What?
Raise 500,000.
Henry's getting back in some action now.
Ten-9 suited in the muck from Kevin.
Got one through. Oh shit.
We got some money back. There's the king queen.
Oh, come on, double up. Where you at?
Looks like stacks are about averaging out now, right?
They really are.
Especially with these blinds.
John's just been sitting on his stack. He hasn't. He'll take a pot down here and there, and just he's maintaining and staying clearly above everyone else.
He's happy enough with it.
Yeah.
It's a 5K pay jump, if I'm not mistaken, right now.
Yeah, the pay jumps are starting to get way more serious. 5K is a lot of buy-ins in this tournament.
Raise all in the 9.
Yeah, especially for $400 buy-in tournament. Crazy.
I like shoving here.
They say diamonds in the small blind.
By the way, again, do appreciate you guys watching. Got quite a few viewers in tonight's YouTube and Facebook chat. And if you guys like what you're watching, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, shout out to you guys for hanging out.
And also hit that bell notification as well, so you know when we do go live with our cash games and everything else we do on the live stream channel.
Alex
Oh,
is turning to
aces.
Love it.
Doesn't look like he's going to get much action.
Guess we're happy enough to take down the blinds at this stage.
Yeah. Oh. Henry's going to give action now. Trey do suited?
The diapers became a thing.
Yeah.
Let's break diapers.
The 2-3 has become a thing since
Well, that's not a
2
good.
years ago.
That's not a good flop for Pampers.
Yeah.
Sing that. King of Hearts, pill in the river. Come on.
And yep. No more diaper. In the muck.
Easy bet fold.
Yep.
Got Jeremy in the chat. What's up, Jeremy? Mark Spalding. Hope you guys are doing well.
Hey, Mark, yeah, good to see you, as well as Jeremy. Good seeing you as well. What did he just do?
So our very own floor, John. He's standing over there with his back turned.
Oh, and Kelly.
Joe just went for it and got it.
He got the Greek, huh?
Oh, shit.
We get some premium hands going around.
Oh, yeah, look at this. Pocket queens, pocket trays.
Trey's called real quick there.
Very quick. Hey, look like he had aces, how quick he had it called there.
Does one of these cameras pick that section up?
I wish we had a camera for that. Yeah, surveillance, yeah.
Flop comes 8-8-4. Wow, we might see a jam here. We do see a jam
man,
here.
and there's only one true out
Wow, he just
for Kevin H.
check called it.
One
so quick.
true out. Yeah, there's only one tray left. That's not it.
Into queens at this spot as he
Oh, wow, and there it is, queens full of eights.
just the icing on the cake for John. As he said, has been chilling, hanging out, picking up pots, little pots here and there. Now picks up a massive one, I think.
Jason, yeah, we just had an elimination, so sure, we can do updated chip counts. That's the way things look. Kelly Joe now the short stack. John back up again as the overall chip leader. And then Alex, Kevin, and Henry kind of like in the middle. And then you'll see the payout for 5th place, $8,754 going to Kevin H. for finishing in 5th place.
GG's indeed to Kevin. Shout out to him running very deep in this tournament. It's
Yeah,
a tough one to do it.
I mean, outlasting 962.
960 other players. Pretty nutty.
John.
It's gonna feel bad busting out right now, but hey, 8K is 8K, especially for a $400 buy.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Assuming he wasn't like the one guy we heard about that fired 17 bullets in this thing.
17.
Yeah.
I was told by Jesse that's the record.
That's absolutely the record. I didn't even think double digits was the record, I'll be honest.
I take it you didn't hear that story, huh, Kirk?
No, I did not. 17.
I may or may not know someone who tried to beat the record but only got up to 13.
They didn't try hard enough.
Give him a couple more levels of late reg and he would have been there. He's not a quitter.
Respect, you know.
He's a great ambassador.
Gil says it best. It sucks to bust out of a tournament that close to the big money. It sucks even worse to have Kelly Joe sing a song about you busting out.
The great thing about Kelly, you can never take anything from him negatively. He's just fun.
No, let's fucking play. Let's play.
So I think they were discussing it.
Kelly's like, no, I'm here to play.
Let's play.
I think they were discussing an ICM chop, but you know, Kelly Joe said, if you guys don't want to play for where I want to play, we're not going to do it.
5 of us?
Oh, Kirk's gonna get something close to it.
So the players wanted it to go on a 5-minute break to discuss the ICM. So right after this level, in 5 or 10 minutes or so, they will discuss it.
11 and a half, probably.
I feel like a lot of times when you play these $400 tournaments and you have $67,000 up top, you're going to have a lot of people that are going to want to make deals. It's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a ton of money.
Very much so.
Especially the heads-up match. If we got to the heads-up match, it'd be really, really entertaining to watch them play for $28,000.
Yeah. I feel like it's so rare in our case that I've seen at Best Bet that people ever really not want to chop. Or discuss one at least.
I remember being on this stream probably a year and a half ago with my wife, whatever. I'm not a person who likes to make a chop.
Yeah.
But I proposed a chop just because you get four-handed with your wife, it gets a little awkward.
Sleeping out on the couch.
Yeah.
What would it be?
The dinner conversation gets a little awkward. Yeah.
You're like, great job, hunting. Screw you.
Okay.
Yeah. For me, I enjoy the game of poker, and like the game of poker, you don't get these opportunities to get short-handed and have fun. And
I had a big discussion about that, being short-handed. It's just like, it's so rare.
it's definitely rare. You don't get in these spots, and they're fun. And you know what's Yeah, the difference between first and second's a lot of money.
Oh, here we go. King, queen, offsuit for Kelly Joe. John has aces.
Again.
Yeah, that might be. This might be the end of everyone's hero, Kelly Joe.
Our job's gonna get harder in a second.
Oh wow!
No chop, I'm not chopping.
That is going to be GG's from our event 1 Winter Open winner.
Wow.
Joe. Hey man,
It's such a weird dynamic right here that they're talking about. Let's play into the break, and then
discuss it. Yeah.
you know, it's a cool for John. He can literally just open it up, and you know, everyone knows. Hey, we're gonna talk a deal in a second. You know, when you do like an ICM deal, every chip matters. And
Yeah. It's big right now though. Does John ever just shut down and say, "Nah, I don't want to play a pot," though, right? Because he has a lot of chips.
I mean, yeah.
you maintain them for sure, but you know, I think it's with everybody knowing that we're gonna do a deal in a second.
You almost go.
Yeah, I mean, just look at it right there. John's got 53 bigs.
Yep.
Almost 11 million in chips.
Has almost half the
Yeah,
chips
he
in
almost
play.
has half the chips in play.
Yep.
For anyone wondering how ICM goes, you take out all the money, whatever the next place is, you divide it by how many people are left, and then he would nearly get 50% of the remaining prize pool, which will be a hefty amount.
Yep. I'm not exactly sure how much time's left in this level, but I believe what Johnny was saying that they'll be taking a break after this level completes.
Just a quick 5-minute-er.
Yep. All in for John and a quick fold from Henry T. And unfortunately, our table audio just got quiet.
Yeah.
It didn't get muted.
No more singing.
No more singing, unfortunately.
What are you guys gonna pick up for that?
Nobody wants that. I'm telling you right now,
I don't know.
nobody wants
Maybe
that.
the boy voice. I don't know the boy voice.
The little boy voice?
Yeah, the annoying little boy voice. That's exactly why they don't want to hear it.
Exactly.
Well, we might lose one troll.
That's true. We're definitely going to be down a couple viewers without Kelly Joe.
Yeah.
In the background.
He's not done yet.
He ain't done yet. Knowing him though, he's taking his payout and going right up the PLO.
Oh yeah.
What do we got to do to get that game on here afterwards?
Man,
That's
listen.
a great question.
Listen. The times I've tried to propose getting something like that happening, man.
I'm already working on getting the ambassador game on Thursday, maybe a 4-card version. And I think if I got that, I think Kelly Joe would 100% join us and have some fun.
100% would. We would love it. Absolutely would love it.
More cards, more fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
More gamble, more drinks.
More variants.
A lot more variants. Real quick, let me show what Kelly Joe did take home as far as 5th place is concerned. Oh, not that one. We don't want to see that one. That doesn't matter. That's what we're looking for. Yeah, Kelly Joe taking home $10,317.
Hey man, 5 digits is pretty sweet.
Yeah,
$400.
The next pay jump's almost
Yeah,
5
that's
digits.
a 5K. Yeah, that's crazy.
$9,000 pay jump we're looking at. And I think that's a lot of the reason why they're wanting to look at these pay jumps.
But again, knowing Kelly Joe, that's going right up to table 5 or 6, wherever the PLO table's going.
All in.
All right, so we get it all in from Henry with Queen Tray suited.
Getting a little creative here. Kevin folds Queen 10.
He does.
Technically, no. Yeah, just because.
He's like, it's too late now.
Even though you're last stack, it's tournament. Yeah.
You got it. Double down.
Wow.
Cold sevens. Yeah, tournament's a little more strict about that, just because any action's sort of pending, even though it's your own opposing action.
In the cash games here, are you able to show your cards with your heads up?
If your head's up,
Not
supposed
Not
to.
supposed to, however.
I mean, the dealer said in a tournament. I was just curious.
Yeah,
I feel like
It is a rule.
It's
all
kind of frowned upon.
yeah. not going to kill the hand, obviously.
No, I'm
Right.
not going to reach across the table and kill it.
I do hope one day the game of poker, they change the rules of talking and showing
Man,
cards.
I know the
and-
Jamie Gold days were
Yeah.
beautiful.
Because
Great poker, very entertaining to watch.
Sammy Farha and all that good
Absolutely.
days. All right, so I did believe I heard that after this hand will be a break.
It will be.
All right, and I'll fold it around. So we'll be back in 5 minutes as well.
Actually, we won't.
Okay.
The reason being is because when they did take their break, when they came back, the chop was agreed to. So this is how things did finish out. I got the exact numbers of who's getting paid out what. So again, there's not any more action after this. They did agree to the chop during the break. Henry T is going to finish in 4th, taking home $24,970 from him. Alex V, 3rd place for him, taking home $33,782. Kevin C, 2nd place, $39,386 for him. And your Event 1 champion of the Run Good Poker Series, John L., taking home $48,493 for 1st place, plus the trophy and the Run Good Series championship ring for Event 1. So that's the way things worked out with everything as far as the chop goes. Again, yeah, they did agree to the chop during the break, so no more action here. But there it is. Event 1 in the books, guys.
Bucks, easy game.
Absolutely.
Easy game for sure.
Absolutely. Kirk, Chris, any final words from you guys before we close up shop here?
No, I mean, it was a lot of fun to watch. Having more people like Kelly at these final tables is great for the game of poker.
Super entertaining.
Great for our
Yeah,
job back
absolutely.
here. And yeah, no, I hope most of y'all that paid attention tonight will be here the rest of the week. And if you're around, come down to Best Bet, get one of these Run Good tournaments, the cash games, everything should be good.
Absolutely. And again, the next time we will be live actually will be for that mystery bounty event featuring the Run Good ambassadors. 5 ambassadors from the Run Good crew. Chris Conrad, who you just heard, is one of those bounties. Playing that tournament. It's $200 buy-in. Try to stack him and get yourself an extra value, whatever.
$50.
Yeah.
$50 only. $50
There
only.
you go. Absolutely.
But we'll have some drinks together.
There you go. Exactly. But that will be the next time we are live for that. So for our commentators tonight, Chris Conrad, and of course, Kirk the Cooler himself, our dealers tonight, Trey and Dakota. My name is Ryan, also known as Country. We'll see you guys Tuesday for that Ambassador Bounty event. Take care. Be easy. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for liking, subscribing, all that fun stuff. We'll see you on Tuesday. Take care.